Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back to Primary Teaching with Dom. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back to Primary Teaching with Dom.
Hello and welcome back to Primary Teaching with Dom. Now, if you do hear a fan in the back, it's really hot today, guys, so I've really got to have it on. So in this video, I'm talking about the changes that's going to happen to the NQT, the newly qualified teaching induction period. I think this goes for secondary as well, but I definitely know it goes for primary. So if you want to know more about it, let's get on in this video. As we currently know, NQTs, you'll finish your PGC, your schools direct, whatever you are doing, and then you will go into your NQT. The NQT normally lasts, but no, it doesn't normally, it does last one whole academic year. So you will go for your PGC, get chucked straight into your NQT, woo! And then you will do a whole year, and at the end of the year, you will be 3 times out the year will be marked against your teacher standards. In your third test, I would say, or observation, they tick everything against your standards and you pass or fail. You rarely fail, guys. I said it in the previous video, so don't worry about that. However, in the new Early Career Framework, or ECF for short, they are proposing that, or not proposing, it is going to happen, that NQT's induction period will go from 1 year to 2 years. So that will mean when you start your NQT, and let's say you start in 2021, rather than finishing in 2022, you will actually finish in 2023. So you have 2 years of it in the same school, so you're not moving around. They proposed this because they are saying that teachers are leaving the profession too quickly. People are coming in and out. So if we provide NQTs with more training and more support, they are less likely to leave because of the pressure and the workload that comes with it. So that will mean, guys, that you will not be, you won't be an RQT, a recently qualified teacher, until you finish for 2 more years. So theoretically speaking, if I was in that case, I would just be finishing my NQT this year. Now, that is going to happen in next year, so 2021 September. However, for those of you guys that think, well, you know, that's not me, 2021, you know, hey, I'm doing my NQT before, you have to hold on. Because there are some places that are actually doing it earlier. The areas that are doing it earlier are, let me look at my other, because I've got it on here. You've got Northeast, Doncaster, Bradford, Manchester. And then when it comes, they are the early people. So what that means is that from September this year, those areas will be trying to roll out and they will be the guinea pigs to the 2-year NQT. So if you're in Manchester and you're becoming an NQT, you will be doing your NQT for 2 years starting September. They'll be rolling that out to see whether it works. If it does work, then they're going to roll it out to everybody. Which I actually think they've already started. If they haven't already, let me know. But I think they have already started in 2019. So 2021 would be the time that they start. It might be a bit iffy. It might have been last year or it might be this year. But either or is going to happen or it already has happened. So for those of you that are in London, Kent, those kind of places, your time will come in 2021. Now, I can probably feel a lot of you're like, oh my goodness, really? However, let me give you the positives of this. So the positives is that you will start your year on the 10% reduced timetable, which you would have gotten anyway. So you get your 10% and you have your mentor that will guide and help you. In your second year, you will get 5% off your timetable reduced. That is there to help you, to guide you, to give you much more support so you're not feeling pressured. Because after your NQT finished, if you were doing it the 1 year, well, if you had a choice of doing it the 1 year, you literally finish your NQT and bam, there you go. All you get is your PPA and off you go. You don't get any more time. But the NQT, the 2 years, are trying to give you more time to get involved, to get yourself more relaxed. And by the end of the 2-year period, they will assess you by your teaching standards, which I think is a good idea, because there's a lot of us, like myself, last year. Was it last year? The year before, actually. Oh, I'm getting too old in the teacher profession. But 2 years ago, where I struggled after my first 3 months, going into spring and summer, especially spring, I struggled so much. I was losing the confidence and all that. And I think if I had 2 years, I'll feel more comfortable to get myself in, knowing that it's just that one spring term. Don't worry. It's not as though you've got summer to improve and bam, you have that. You have another year. So for those of you that are feeling a bit worried, thinking, oh my goodness me, year's too quick, you have now got 2 years starting next year, if you're not in those places I just said, to get yourself together, to get yourself involved and so on. Your mentors, the school gets more funding to help you, they get more training, you get more training, and everything becomes beneficial for you in that way. I am still assuming, actually that's a negative, I don't know. Let's say this now. I assume that you will still be getting paid NQT wage for those 2 years. Now let's lead on to the negative. You'll be probably getting paid your NQT wage for 2 years. So there's no going up a little bit. You just be getting your NQT wage unless you negotiated getting more money. That's what you do. But I will think that you will be doing your 2 years. The negative of that as well is that you will continue to be an NQT for 2 years. I know there's a lot of us that want to get it over and done with, boom, bam, and move on. But you will have 2 years. That can be a negative or positive. I don't know how you would see it. Me, myself, and I really just wanted to not be an NQT anymore. So I loved being an NQT, don't get me wrong, but I just wanted to be, I wanted to feel, I did it, you know, get it out the way. Like my PGC, I got it out the way. I was like, whoa, now I'm going to become a teacher. So, I'm a Woody Woodpecker. You will be getting much more help, as I said, so it is there to help you. Don't think of it as a huge negative, as though they don't have faith in you. The government, you would assume, have a lot of faith in you, and they see that teacher retention is pretty horrible. They can see that teachers come in and out within 5 years. They're like, yep, bounce, I ain't doing this no more, forget this. So what they want to do is help and support you so you have a long career in your a long teaching career. And for mentors out there, this gives you opportunity to be out of the classroom more to help your NQTs. It has already been seen that you might not get the opportunity to be out as much as you can to help NQTs because you are leadership or something, or you have your own class to teach. With this framework in mind, it will give mentors the opportunity to be out with their NQTs more, give them more of support and guidance, be in the class to do team teaching more, and there's funding that goes towards that. So schools will have the opportunity to have another adult in to assist teachers, mentors to help NQTs. So there is much more backing, which I think is a good idea, because it's about time they care more about NQTs, because NQTs are the starting line for the rest of the teacher profession. If you treat them horribly, they're just gonna bounce and be like, I'm going, and that's not nice for anyone. So yeah, that's what's gonna happen, guys. That's the change of the NQT that is already happening in some places and going to happen if everything goes the way it's meant to go. So yeah, do like, comment and subscribe, and I shall see you in the next video. So, Spanish word of the day. The Spanish word of the day today is going to be, what should it be? It's going to be, me amo. Me amo. Me amo means my name is. So, me amo Dominique. So, me amo. Have a good day, and I shall see you soon. Hasta luego.